And this is where Britain's top commentators speak out on controversial issues without the fear of the cancel culture sweeping the rest of the media. And the Sun newspaper's revelation of Prince Harry's £300,000 strop at not getting his own gun-toting cops at the coronation has been causing shockwaves, with people adamant the greedy Duke of Montecito pay for his own private security. Since running away from his royal duties, security has been a major issue for Harry, except, of course, when he's bragging about killing 25 members of the Taliban in his toxic tell-all. Well, top royal author Tom Bauer joins me now. Tom, this has cost us, in the middle of a cost of living crisis, £300,000. Is it not time for King Charles to actually step in and somehow end this madness?
I think it is, but I mean, his problem is that he is a weak man in a way, and he's worried about Harry.
The king.
I fear so. I mean, if only he'd said to Harry, look, come to the coronation, but you can have row Q, seat 54, and the view is partly obscured by a column, then the message would get through.
I mean, you need to worry about him coming.
But I think if he allows Harry to come to the coronation, it's going to ruin the coronation. It'll be overshadowed by Harry's presence and, God forbid, Meghan's too. So I think Charles has to make a decision now. The king has to decide. And I think that people are on the whole getting sick to death of Harry. I mean, although I think he got some sympathy with some women from his book, you know, The Poor Boy and Diana and all the rest of it, it was all very carefully calibrated to make people feel sad for this poor child. I think his behaviour now is going to irritate people again, and people will be sick to death of him, hopefully, very soon.
I think so, especially when we know that this is costing us money.
It's costing us money, and it's all just for show. Because, you know, he doesn't need...
pay for it?
Well, not only can he pay for it, but he was protected when he's in England. There is no issue. He's just looking for issues, and his lawyers are looking for fees.
Well, he's a permanent victim. At South Park...
Brilliantly. Couldn't have been done better.
They got it right, didn't they? Look, I do want to talk...
Few members of the British monarchy have seen their public image collapse as dramatically as Prince Andrew. But what makes his situation especially unusual is that many observers believe the controversy didn't spiral because of one single event alone. It escalated because of the responses that followed afterward. For the monarchy, this creates a serious institutional problem.
Andrew's playing with fire again. I mean, the problem with Andrew is he wants to get back into the public limelight. He thinks he's innocent. And I believe he thinks that this dripping of I'm such a terrible victim to the media will get him the sort of sympathy which he thought he was going to get from the Newsnight interview. I mean, he, egged on, no doubt, by his ex-wife and a couple of PR people who should know better, really believes that if he pleads that he's going to be kicked out of his 78-room home and not have any money, that people will say, oh, poor Andrew.
But isn't he dangerous, though, Tom, because he does have nothing to lose now?
Well, he has a lot to lose in the sense that he could actually be completely ostracised. At least he's...
Historically, the royal family survived crises through extreme message control. The famous philosophy of never complain, never explain wasn't just tradition. It was a survival strategy designed to prevent emotional reactions from fueling public controversy. When figures like Tom Bauer deliver harsh criticism, it captures attention because it reflects a wider public debate about privilege and accountability. So what do you think? Has Prince Andrew become the architect of his own downfall, or has public hostility toward him gone too far? This is why Prince Andrew's situation continues to generate so much attention. For many people, the story is no longer just about scandal. Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more deep dives into royal scandals, power, reputation, and the future.
For the last 3 years, he could have been toiling away in the background, doing charity work, just like his mother, the late Queen, recommended. That's not where he's at. That's not where his head is at, is it?
And sadly, his brother, the king, doesn't tell him what to do, and that he should now buckle down and go away.
Tom Bauer, the author.